We are at the crossroads. We're in the 90-hour TikTok right now for Saquon Barkley and the Giants and Josh Jacobs and the Raiders to come to some form of an agreement, because Monday is the deadline for franchise tagged players to sign long-term deals or play on the franchise tag or hold out, remove their services from the teams. And we're at the crossroads of running backs in this league who you draft in your first round of your fantasy line.
Very high.
You draft Austin Eckler.
Very high.
You draft Saquon Barkley. You draft Josh Jacobs. You draft Derrick Henry. You draft Christian McCaffrey. I mean, these are the first players that go off the board, but that's your fantasy. In reality football, these players are, sure, they're important, but they're also a word that, big word alert, just giving you a heads up in advance. Fungible, National Fungible League. That's what it is for running backs right now. Chris, look it up. I know you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Fungible, running backs, whatever. You're great. We appreciate you. You score a lot of touchdowns. You're winning fantasy leagues for people, but right here, you're helping us win our division, winning games. You're crucial to us, but when it comes time to pay you, we're not paying you.
It's an adjective, Rich. Replaceable by another identical item. Mutually interchangeable.
And the other identical item is somebody like, say, Isaiah Pacheco. We keep bringing him up as the example. The Kansas City Chief rookie, 7th-round draft choice out of Rutgers. Yeah, Brock Purdy wasn't the only 7th-round draft choice who was turning heads last year. He plays quarterback for the 49ers, and he happened to do what he did for a team with a ton of Super Bowl hopes. So he got all the attention. Isaiah Pacheco, 7th-round choice out of Rutgers. He was the Chiefs' leading rusher, 830 yards rushing, and he scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs won it all. And so why do you need to pay somebody like Barkley all that money? Why do you need to keep someone like Dalvin Cook when you can release him and play Alexander Madison instead? Why do you need to do that in the NFL? And I don't understand why running backs are viewed that way and wide receivers aren't. Other position players aren't. Wide receivers, what are you hearing, like CeeDee Lamb? Is he gonna get $20 million a year? Is that what's gonna happen? 25 a year, right? Isn't that the rumor? That Jerry's gonna pizzay him to the tune of $20 to $25 million a year? And I understand he takes the top of defenses off, but you can remove him from a game defensively, and then all of a sudden, you need to have somebody like, say, Tony Pollard come in and home run hit when he receives the ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He can do that.
He can. And those are the difference makers. Honestly, you take a look at the top touchdown makers of last season. Eckler leads it at 18. Jamal Williams had 17 for the Lions. They let him walk. They're going to go with, DeAndre Swift is gone too. They're going to go with Montgomery. They're going with David Montgomery. They're going with a bunch of, Jahmyr Gibbs. They drafted him in the first round. And he's going to hopefully have a great first contract for the Lions. He better, because guess what he's not going to get? A second one to the tune of what he wants. That's what Saquon Barkley's trying to get right now. And according to Diana Rossini, our friend from the Worldwide Leader in Sports, his franchise tag at $10.9 million. He apparently wants McCaffrey money. The reports out there that he turned down $13 million a year. Right?
That's the report. 26 guaranteed.
And he responds on Twitter with 2 blue caps. Now, I texted you folks.
Our text exchange really should be publicized.
Well, it's because you weren't answering my question. I understand that these emojis mean this is Fugazi. I get it. The
last time you said, no, what does it mean? I finally got it. I was like, oh, what do you...
Yeah,
okay.
why do 2 blue caps indicate this? Like a horse and a poop emoji would be more understandable. A bull and a poop emoji.
Yeah, right.
Sure, Can somebody tell me why 2 blue caps mean that doesn't
TJ
compute?
You
Anybody?
Take it away.
Well, I mean, it's one of these, goes back to rap. Somebody said cap, but you're asking at the end, I was like, are you asking what about it is he saying is a lie? Or
No.
Why does the actual cap mean lie?
Why do 2 blue caps
It's just
indicate?
a phrase. It's a phrase. No cap means, no BS. But, you're capping right now. That means you don't really believe what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you. Was that difficult to express in our text exchange? I'm like, what does this mean? It means he doesn't think it's true. That's BS. I get it. What does that... What do those emoji means? It means this isn't true. I'm like, I get that. Why do
I understand?
It's like that taxi. It's like that taxi episode, right? With Jim Ignatowski. What does the yellow light mean? Slow down. What does the no?
I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
The 2 blue caps.
Cap.
So I don't know why the Giants won't pay him.
Wow.
I mean, you know why?
Because if he's going to hold out week 1 against Dallas, do you know what's going to happen that night against Dallas?
That they're going to get smoked.
Do you know if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I am going to spend the next 90 hours with some psyops operation, calling up as many people as possible to say, I don't know what's going on with the Giants and Saquon. I think he's going to hold out. I think this is a problem. I don't think the Giants like him. I'm just going to just all it takes is 1 week. I don't care. 1 week, please. Please do not play week 1. And that's the answer here is that, you know what? Some running backs in this league are worth it. I actually said those words. They're actually worth it because it works on so many levels. When you pay somebody like Saquon Barkley this money and you're paying your quarterback $40 million a year, you can pay your running back $16 million, and you're like, well, that's an incredible amount. That's a lot of money. That breaks the market. Yeah, you know what Saquon Barkley does when he's healthy? I get it. He breaks the backs of your opponent. He breaks the will of your opponent. He also is a guy in the locker room who will walk around and say, if you ball out, the Giants will pay you. If you do what we know Saquon does off the field. The Giants don't need to know this. John Mara doesn't need to know this. Steve Tisch doesn't need to know this. The whole front office knows it. You're not going to get that 2 a.m. phone call about him. Ever. You're going to get touchdowns. You're going to get moments that I get. He did not answer the bell physically for his entirety of his first year of his contract. Neither did McCaffrey. Some guys are worth it. I don't understand it. Derrick Henry scored 14 touchdowns last year. McCaffrey 13, Chubb 13, Hurts 13, Zeke 12. 12. Pollard 12. Jacobs 12, Miles Sanders 12, Jerick McKinnon 10, Dalvin Cook 10, Saquon 10, Najee Harris 10. Now, Devontae Adams led pass catchers with 14. By the way, Hurts scored 13 times, as I mentioned. Kelsey 12, Diggs 11, Kittle 11. And Devontae Adams is worth every penny that he gets. Obviously, Kelsey is off the charts valuable, 12. These guys scored more. These guys scored more. And half the time, the rest of the 11 guys on the other side know that this guy's going to get it.
No cap.
That's it. I'm not cap. Am I capping now or am I no capping now?
hat.
Please help me out.
It's no cap.
Blue hat.
You ain't lying.
I don't understand it. And I know the Giants got to pay other people, or you got to pay this guy, that guy. There's only a certain amount of money left. Then do a better job of paying the other people. Why are you holding it on Saquon? Come on. Week 1. Week 1 without him.
Saquon.
Week 1 without him.
Sit out.
Exactly. That's what you're saying.
He should take a stand, Rich, on
You
behalf
should.
of all
Yeah, there you go,
running backs.
TJ.
Yes.
Go for it.
Go for it, TJ.
Go for it, TJ.
Well, just say Saquon.
What should Saquon do, TJ?
Well, he should
from the Cowboy perspective.
Well, not just from a human perspective, Rich.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
human fund.
The human fund. And I feel like maybe we should
People
start
helping
one
people.
for these running backs who are being unjustly
Yes.
withheld their funds.
Yes.
You know, and I agree with you. So Saquon should take a stand and sit out a few weeks, but definitely sit out week 1.
Yes,
for
at
sure.
least. Yeah, and then week 2. Make week 2.
Then, you
and
know,
reevaluate.
Yeah, you know, because you still got to eat. But I'm saying week 1, I definitely not. Stay home.
What happened when Emmett sat out for the first 2 weeks of a season over a contract
Well,
dispute?
the Cowboys went 0-2.
And then what'd they do when he came back?
They won the
Pretty
last
much
game
damn
of the
near
year.
every.
It was a Super
and by the
Bowl,
way,
yeah.
almost every game in between.
Yeah. But I don't see that for the
Some
Giants,
guys are
but-
worth it at the position. Some guys are worth it at the position. I'm caping and no capping at the same time. Did I get that right?
You got that
Thank you.
right. No cap.
I feel great about myself. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.